Hello, friends, and welcome to this live quiz. And we meet you every day in the morning so that your day starts with the morning trivia. And rule of the game are very simple. The question will get displayed on the screen, and then you will be given 60 seconds to respond. Make sure your answer is correct. So let's proceed to the quiz, daily quiz. And here is the first question. In the year 1805, who was the first European American to cross into the West and reach the Pacific Ocean? 1805, and the time starts now. So, Abhishek and Rishi Rushu, welcome to this daily quiz program. So, the question was when the West was being conquered in America, America was being created as we know it today. Who were the first European Americans to cross over into the West and reach the Pacific Ocean, which is today, and in the year 1805? Are there any answers? I don't see any answer. So, let me give you the answer. It is Lewis and Clark expedition. So these two gentlemen planned an expedition from the east to the west and then crossed numerous perils on their journey, because in the middle of America there are desert, there are big rivers, forest, and a lot of course the Native Americans also, and they crossed all these hurdles and reached the Pacific Ocean on November 19th, and they laid the foundation of actually the road which connects east to west. So even whatever the path they had chosen to reach the Pacific Ocean on the west, a road was laid later on. All right, let's move to the next question, please. In the year 1872, who invents the first calculator, an adding machine capable of printing totals and subtotals? And the time starts now. Well, friends, the question was about who invented the calculator, and I have seen some answers. And welcome, Edified Learning. Good morning. Welcome to the live quiz. And Chandrasen, your answers unfortunately are not correct. But anyway, I will display your name. Charles Babbage was the person who actually gave logic which created the foundation for the computers. The question was about the calculators. So let's see if your answers are right. It is E.D. Babur of Boston, he actually created the first calculating machine which could add totals and subtotals, and hence his machine was later patented and considered as the first calculating device. It's a handheld calculator where you can add 1 plus 2 equals something. That is a calculator. Charles Babbage is considered the as the father of the computers, not calculators. I'm sorry, Edify Learning and Chandrasen, well tried. All right, let's move to the next question quickly. In the year 1895, who invents the modern pencil? The pencil as we know it today. And the time starts now. Friends, the pencil as we know it today is basically made of wood with a graphite center, which actually helps you write and make the notation. The best part of the pencil is that it works in all weather, all kinds of gravitational conditions, unlike the fountain pen, and that is why pencil has become such a versatile tool, especially when it comes to writing or painting. There are several kinds of painting. There are paintings for professional painters, and now the pencil is gradually getting replaced by the stylus when it comes to pad. Nevertheless, the first modern pencil was invented by Frederick E. Blaisdell. He is the American. He is the inventor of modern pencil. He got the patent also filed in his name as a global patent. And I see Edify Learning giving the answer. Nicholas, unfortunately, is not the right answer. Edify Learning. Chandrasen, you have given the same answer. Unfortunately, this is not the right answer. All right, let's move on to the next question. In the year 1939, which two comic heroes appeared in Flash comic number 1, which was published by DC Comics? And the time starts now. So friends, you love your superheroes. I do. I love Batman from DC. So I'm sure you must be having some superhero which you like. So this question is about Flash. Flash is the fastest man. In fact, some of the qualities of Flash is almost similar to Superman. So Flash is not a weak character, very strong character. However, during the first print of the first comic of Flash, so half of the answer is very clear. Flash was introduced in his own comic which is Flash number 1, printed by DC Comics. Who who was the second guy, superhero, who figured in this Flash comic, the Flash comic number 1? All right, so I see the answer from Edify Learning. Hawkman seems like a correct answer, and Chandrasen also says Hawkman. Let's find out if your answers are correct. Absolutely correct, both of you. Edify Learning. It was the comic based on two superheroes, which is Flash. Although the comic was known as Flash, but it was based on story of two superheroes, which is Flash and Hawkman. Both of you done a great job for giving this answer. Edify Learning and Chandrasen, remarkable. Let's move on to the next question. In the year 1950, who was made the Supreme Commander of NATO and Europe forces in the year 1950? And the time starts. So this is we are talking about post-war, post Second World War. The Cold War was shaping up, and therefore, in order to provide security, all the European nations created a force called NATO, which is headquartered in the Germany, primarily in the East Germany, and they were actually looking towards the east to protect themselves from Russian bloc, from the Warsaw bloc. So NATO and Warsaw, they were two power centers during the Cold War. But who was made the Supreme Commander of NATO forces in Europe? And I see Edify Learning giving the answer, General Dwight Eisenhower. Let's see if your answer is right. Yes, absolutely right, Edify Learning. Your answer is absolutely right. Well, Eisenhower was the Supreme Commander of the Allied forces during the war, and he led Allied to victory. And multiple generals in different countries were reporting into Eisenhower. And then later, after the war ended, Eisenhower was elevated to lead the NATO. And subsequently, after this role, he also became the President of the United States twice. So, very interesting character from our history. Very capable general and remarkable gentleman. All right, let's move to the next question. In the year 1994, which Indian was crowned 44th Miss World? And the time starts now. Well, friends, if you are an Indian, this time was not even required for you because you could have given the right answer straight away. So, in 1994, which Indian became the Miss World? Let's find out. So I see two answers. One is Edify Learning. Edify Learning says Rita, and then Chandrasen says Aishwarya Rai. Let's see if your answers are correct. It is Aishwarya Rai, and therefore Chandrasen's answer is absolutely right. Aishwarya Rai was just 21 years old when she actually clinched this title, became the most beautiful woman beauty pageant anywhere in the world, and she defeated all the major contenders at that time, and she became very popular. In fact, that this title of Miss World also propelled her Bollywood and Hollywood career as well. All right, let's move to the next one if we have any more questions left for today. All right, so we have come to the end of this quiz today, and therefore, thanks for joining me today live. I will be back again with morning trivia tomorrow, so join me back tomorrow, same time, and we will start our day with this morning trivia show. All the best. See you tomorrow.